"Worthy Caderousse," said the old man. "He is so much attached to us." "Yes, to be sure I am. I love and esteem you, because honest folks are so rare. But it seems you have come back rich, my boy," continued the tailor, looking askance at the handful of gold and silver which Dante had thrown on the table. The young man remarked the greedy glance which shone in the dark eyes of his neighbor. He said negligently, "this money is not mine. I was expressing to my father my fears that he had wanted many things in my absence, and to convince me he emptied his purse on the table. Come, father," added Dante, "put this money back in your box, unless neighbor Caderousse wants anything. In that case, it is at his service." "No, my boy, no," said Caderousse. "I am not in any want, thank God. My living is suited to my means. Keep your money, keep it, I say. One never has too much. But at the same time, my boy, I am much obliged by your offer, as if I took advantage of it." "It was offered with goodwill," said Dante. "No doubt, my boy, no doubt. Well, you stand well with Monsieur Morrel, I hear, you insinuating dog, you." "Dante, you poor, naive soul. I mean, I get that he's making this offer of this money as kind of an empty gesture, knowing that Caderousse is too sly to succumb to such simple temptations, but, like, stand up for yourself, bro. And also, it's not, I mean, it is your money, but in the ruse you're setting up for Caderousse, you're saying it's your dad's money, and then you're offering your dad's money to Caderousse without your dad's approval. Like, it... I don't know. Maybe there's just some customs and traditions of 1815 France that I don't fully understand. But, okay, I get kind of hung up. I realize this is my thing, but I get kind of hung up on characters who are dead set on honorability. I mean, I'm not criticizing honor in and of itself, but the idealism of, if I'm honest to and through, I will be right with God. It doesn't really hold up in my estimation. Like, I think you could be honorable and not put your whole ass on the table for someone to take advantage of, which they will in one way or another if you don't protect yourself. But he's not even really being honest here, because he's lying and saying it's his father's, which, I think it's to protect the dignity of his father, obviously, demonstrate that his dad doesn't need, his son to provide for him, which his father had even explicitly mentioned a passage or two ago. But I think on some other level, to prevent Caderousse from taking further advantage of Edmund himself, he's saying the debt is paid, we're still obliged to you, and therefore, if you need a debt, you can take it from us. I know we're quits, as we talked about last time, but we can make this even more even if we need to. Whatever. I realize this is where I differ from Dante, a fictional character, because if Caderousse came into my place and saw all this money on the table, I would just be like, cool, it's none of your business one way or the other, is it really, Caderousse? No, it's not. Where Dante is just kind of like, yeah, hey, it's not mine, it's my dad's, but have some if you want, take it with you, fill your pockets. Otherwise, that's, I think, the only difference between Dante and myself. So I'm just gonna go use my well-built body to go hoist some sails and some jib booms. I'm gonna jib some booms and totally not go stuff this body with pizza rolls right now. So see you tomorrow for The Count of Monte Cristo, Chapter 2. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.